Hey guys, what's happening? This is Ryan Yokome, CEO of Money and Miracles Breakthrough Coaching. Got another great video today. I'm going to teach you how to stop comparing yourself to other successful people. So before we get into the video, yes, that is a wiener dog card. It was my birthday just a few days ago and I turned 33. And if you have a dog, if you have a wiener dog, what I found of owning our wiener dog Hudson is everyone likes to buy you wiener dog cards for your birthday. So I have like a stack of these things and I'm thankful and grateful for everyone for thinking of me. And I love it. This one actually, before we get into the whole comparison training, look at this one. This one is like not just a card, but it's like a full wiener dog. So anyways, I'm going to tell you about this really cool story that I experienced over the weekend with a good friend of mine. He's a millionaire in network marketing, and it's going to impact your business hugely when it comes to comparison. So, most people, when you talk about comparison, they're going to tell you what? They're going to try and teach you to stop comparing yourself to other people. And they're going to give you all these tips on why you don't need to compare yourself, and everyone's on their different journeys and da-da-da-da-da, and that's cool, right? I am not going to tell you to stop comparing. I actually want you to compare yourself to other people because there's a gift within that. So my line of work is all about wholeness. It's not about seeing something as being bad. It's about embracing it and seeing the light, the learning lesson from those things. So I'm going to give you a framework, an understanding on why comparison could be the very one of the best learning lessons for you to grow your business and grow yourself as a person, and there's a gift inside it. So the very first thing that I need you to do is I need you to remove any ideas that you have to stop comparing yourself to other people. All right, stop comparing yourself to other people. So this is what most people do, right? And I get this, I do this too, but there's a gift inside of it. So most people, we see someone who's highly successful, who has either this great, beautiful brand, or they have this beautiful website, or they have a kick-ass business, or they know what they know what they want to do with their life, and they're making money doing it. And then we look at the success they have, either the materialistic success with the cars or the house or the money, or else the spiritual fulfillment with them doing what they love and having success. And then maybe we compare them to our life, and we put them up on a pedestal, and then we shrink ourselves down and lower our self-worth because we're like, oh shit, that person's doing way better than I am, and what's the matter with me, and all these emotions, right? I get it. We all go through it. So here's a really cool story that I want to teach you how to embrace this. So I went out for dinner with a buddy of mine, Aaron. And Aaron lives in San Diego. We've been friends for the last about 3 or 4 years, and he's got a very successful business in network marketing. He's made millions and millions of dollars. And the beautiful thing is he's really spiritually connected, really deep spiritual, gone through a lot in his life, and he's come out an incredible person where he's at in his life today. And he's made gobs of money understanding how to take that spirituality and serve and help other people. So he's up in Vancouver from San Diego. He hits me up. He's like, hey Ryan, do you want to go out for dinner? I said, yeah, let's do it. And so we connect. I end up driving out there and picking him up. And he jumps into my car, and I say, hey, do you want to go out to a restaurant or Whole Foods? Because he's like, if you guys know, when it comes to a lot of spiritual people, they're very clean eaters, right? Earthy, organic and clean, and he's a really clean eater. So I say, hey, do you want to go to this great restaurant I know, but right beside it is Whole Foods. So we drive out there and we hop out and we walk into this restaurant, and I said, yeah, this is a great restaurant if you want to eat here. I'm open game for whatever. So we walk in, he says, let me take a look at the menu. So he looks at the menu and he's like, yeah, let's go to Whole Foods. So we walk over to Whole Foods. We end up getting buffet and, all the kinds of different foods. Follow me along with this story. So we grab our food, we sit down, we start eating, and he starts sharing some of the challenges he's going through in business and the successes that he's having, the amount of money that he's been able to create, and just life, chit-chat. And as I'm listening to him talk about how he's traveling a lot now, and he's experiencing new cultures and new countries and new people, and he's having a blast in his life, and he has a tremendous amount of freedom. And I'm listening to him talk about the success that he's created in his life. And I'm finding myself kind of getting jealous. I'm kind of sitting there like, this is the dialogue going inside my head is like, whoa, what is happening here? I'm kind of like, what is he doing differently than I'm doing? Why is he making more money than I'm making? How come he, is able to do this and this? And you know what I'm talking about, right? I'm sure you guys can totally relate. So I'm going through all these emotions as he's talking, and there's like, you guys ever feel like there's like chatter in your head while someone's talking to you? So there's this chatter going on, and it's like, scale of 1 to 10, it's like 2 or 3. But I'm kind of like, this is really intriguing. So I start going into these emotions, like, what am I feeling and what's coming up for me with this? So anyways, I start diving into this stuff as I'm listening to him as well. And we had a great conversation. We had an amazing night, tons of laughs, and it was just incredible. So anyways, I drive him back to his place, drop him off, and on my drive home, I'm thinking like, holy shit, where did that come from, that comparison? And the beautiful thing that one of the things that I've learned to do over the years is I will have that initial burst of comparison. That is normal. Like, that's really hard to stop or avoid. However, there's a gift within the comparison. And here is the gift, is that I started thinking about, well, Aaron's created all this success and we've, connected. So we're now like friends and having dinner and having a good time. And there's parts of Aaron that I really admire about him that have made him successful that I myself am not embracing within myself. So it's like comparison is this incredible gift for us to see other people and maybe the aspects of ourselves that are actually our brilliance, that are actually our light that we aren't embracing. So I'll give you an example, right? So I started thinking like, what is it that I admire about Aaron? And I'm like, well, I really admire his ability to take risks. I really admire his ability to be accountable and to show up for business even when he doesn't feel like doing it. I really admire his ability to go with the flow and just go hop on a plane and go do an event or go do a meeting wherever it is and wherever he's got to go and not resist doing that. I really admire his people skills to communicate and connect with people and deeply care and love for people. Without having an attachment or a selfish reason that's gonna somehow get him something out of this. I really admire those qualities within him. And what I found is I go, oh, am I embracing, those qualities within myself? Am I actually doing those things in my life? And I said, yes, some things I am, some things I'm not. And this is the beautiful thing about comparison. This is the fucking gift, pardon my language. The beautiful thing about comparison is you don't want to throw it away. You don't want to stop doing it because you can look at people who have what you want or who created what you want and you can find the qualities within them that you're not embracing within yourself. And that is the gift of comparison, which is really called projection, right? So as I left and I was driving home, I was like, okay, great. So, I saw Aaron, I love these qualities with him. Now I know what I need to start embracing better within myself. Really embracing some of the things that I liked about Aaron. And there's a flip side to comparison, and the flip side is the jealousy and the envy and the anger, frustration, which is a different topic for this video. But I want you guys to think about in general, just like someone you really admire and you're really pulled towards, like you really have respect for them for what they've achieved. So focus on that, and then the gift within that is being like, okay, cool, I'm comparing myself to that person. I don't need to make myself feel less than because of that or put them on a pedestal. What I can do is I can go, oh, cool, comparing myself. Let me go into this. So what am I comparing myself to them for? And what am I not embracing within myself that I am seeing within them? What qualities is it, right? So this is like one of the biggest lessons and the biggest gifts from the universe is our ability to see those things. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to think about someone that in a close proximity of yourself. Like don't go out to like the Oprahs or Wayne Dyers or like, celebrity type, super successful authors or speakers or, coaches or actors or whatever. Just stay in the sphere of people that that are within your influence, people on Facebook, people in your business circles, people that are friends of friends or close friends. And I want you to do what I started to do that I really didn't even know I was doing this, is when I first started in business, I would compare myself like heavily, like 10 out of 10. I'm like, oh shit, I suck compared to that person. And then I started to learn to embrace, find the gift in comparison. But what I've learned is every person that I've ever been in awe of for what they've created, they've actually become a mentor of mine. So I've actually, I don't know if it was consciously or unconsciously, I've gone out to get around those people. You follow me on that? So I've gone out to associate myself with those people because I recognize if I am so in awe of that person, then probably the best thing for me to do is get around that person, become friends with that person, learn from that person so I can embrace those qualities within myself. So all you want to do is, I want you guys to think about right now, just like go inside your head as you're listening to me or watching me and just like write it down. Like who is the person or the top 3 people that you really admire, that you really look up to for what they've achieved, and then reach out to them. Like, reach out to them. Course in Miracles says we're all special and none of us are special, meaning we're all equal. So there's nothing to be afraid of. Just reach out to them, build a friendship with them, a connection with them, email them, Facebook message them, call them, whatever you want to do. And say, hey, I'm thinking of you and, I really admire you for what you're doing. I just want to reach out and connect. We've never had the opportunity to chat over message before, and I just want to say you're a big inspiration to me. Just build the relationship from there, and you'll be amazed with what happens when you just start to come in contact with those people, and instead of lowering yourself from the comparison, learning it as comparison as a tool and a gift to embrace the qualities within yourself that you're seeing within them. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, leave your comment down below in the blog section. I would love to hear some of the people that you really admire. Or I want to hear some of the qualities of the people you admire, whether it's confidence or certainty or action taking or ability to take risks or, consistency or power or whatever it is that you really admire, love and happiness and laughing, and I don't care, just let it flow. Write it down below in the comment section below. Make sure to share this video with everyone that you know, and we'll see you on the next Money and Miracles TV episode. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of your day.